introducing Marty.
There we go.
Check your mic. What's
What's
up?
Welcome back. Welcome to the Watch the Scorpion Show. We find diamonds in the rough and nifties in the wild. I'm here with Marty B and Yana in the metaverse, controlling all the stuff. And how you doing, Yana? How are you today?
Thanks for asking. I'm doing great. Thank you. How are you?
How about you, Martin? I'm doing great. Martin, how are you?
I'm Gucci. I'm very Gucci. I'm just doing some stuffy.
Right on. Shout out to Morton in the chat. How you doing, bro?
Hey, Martin, what's up?
Good to see you. Good to see you can
Thanks for
join
joining.
us. We're waiting on Santino Ramos. He may or may not join us, but we decided to go ahead and get started since we're running a tad bit late and we didn't want to keep you guys waiting. So as you know, we like to start with some news. And yeah, we have some pretty cool news this round. So let's just hop right into it. First up, came across my desk. PlayStation might be exploring NFTs and blockchain technology. In my opinion, I don't think it's a might be. I know they're exploring it, just like every other game console. But this is kind of official news. A new patent has been filed by Sony Interactive Entertainment and suggests that the company is interested in using blockchain technology. And so you guys can go in over here on GameSpot.com and read about it. It's kind of all over the different news sources. But yeah, it looks like Sony's getting into it. They filed some patents, and that can only mean one thing, that they're interested in releasing some stuff, and they want to make sure they get their foot in the door. So that's interesting. Video game consoles, NFTs, match made in heaven. So let's see how it goes.
Yeah, let's see how it goes. I mean, like in the beginning of the whole NFT craze, I think a lot of gamers were like not so convinced and were a little bit on the anti-NFT front. It seems like now things are mixing up, and like with some bigger players like Sony and PlayStation, like testing the waters. I think we might turn this whole ship around, and be all peaceful kumbaya in the NFT and gaming community. That's kind of hopefully what's happening. So and really like having game assets as like tradable like assets that are truly with secure true ownership of your game assets on the blockchain is what I want to have. I'm not a gamer, but I want these NFTs on the PlayStation.
Erwin Boro, official, what's up, man? I see you in the chat. Thanks for joining. Yeah, but yeah, good point, Martin. I always knew that they would come around. Like, they don't call it the internet upgrade for nothing, and it's like these big companies, they're not going to get left behind.
Guys, and you didn't tackle the PlayStation gift cards. What the fuck? So we have like the PlayStation cash for buying stuff in the store and everything, beside all rewards or NFT skins, whatever memorabilia. We have still like a complete ecosystem. And
yeah,
your PlayStation
definitely.
Cards, burn
Definitely.
it, get
the
your
TVs,
tokens, whatever. Yeah, open.
They're all integrating NFTs inside the Samsung TVs and stuff. So yeah, speaking of big companies though, guys, Nike back in the news, launching Swoosh web platform with Polygon. NFTs due in 2003. Not financial advice, guys, but to me that's a baby buy signal for Polygon. I know that it's been a pretty big dip. Again, not financial advice. I know it sounds like it, but yeah, Polygon has definitely been in the news lately. But it looks like the apparel giant is launching a new Web3 platform called .swoosh that will offer Polygon-based NFT products. Firm required Web3 Studio, RTFKT, I forgot what that stood for, but they bought that back in 2021 and released digital Nike sneakers and Ethereum back in April. And now they're going to go ahead and do a whole marketplace. So they're going to offer like digital t-shirts and apparel and all kinds of good stuff that will be used with their avatars and stuff, with games that kind of sign up with them and they can be interactive. So definitely look out for Nike apparel coming to the metaverse.
Yeah, and they kind of like stole our, like you see it's .swoosh. What? We're .gems, man. They stole our dots. Is this even possible?
For real.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah.
We're doing something right. We don't have the budget to do all the marketing, but .swoosh, man, we got .gems before you.
Yeah, .gems was not available anymore, so they used .swoosh. I prefer jams. What's interesting is I've seen like in the last weeks on Twitter a lot of remover advertising for like travel bags and these hard cases and stuff, and I was like, oh, okay, like happens. And today they announced like that Nike or Artifact is partnering with Remover to explore new ways for them, like to make business or to be available and stuff in the metaverse or in the Web3. So
Yana, I like how you call it Nike. You're the only person that actually calls it by what it's really supposed to be called. Everyone calls it Nike, but it's really supposed to be called Nike.
Yeah, and in Greece, like the goddess, it's Nike in real. So we are all wrong. So the Greeks say Nike.
It's Nike.
Nike, yeah, I know it as Nike. At least everyone in Germany says Nike. We do a lot of English pronouncing wrong, but I feel good at this one.
Yeah, so it's very interesting that Nike, probably one of the biggest companies in the world, right? Definitely influence and a lot of pull with the athletes and everything. If they're looking into Web3, then I mean, if that doesn't say everything, right? And it's going to be pretty exciting. It's going to have stuff like where creators can kind of collab and share profits and stuff with some of their creations. So hopefully they don't do a Zuckerberg and charge a crazy market fee. And hopefully they make it fair and really get this Web3 going to where regular people can join in with these big companies and actually make a profit on some of their ideas.
Yeah, and also, I mean, shout out to Artifact. I hope they're, they were one of the really early people that produced sick ass wearables for the metaverse, until they were bought by Nike, So I hope they're doing well and continue their own kind of stuff and bring the ethos of the early Web3 community into large corporations like this,
Awesome. Santino, welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what? We all got our Matrix background, man. We're excited for the Funko Matrix drop. You know how us nerds do it.
Yeah, man, love the Matrix. It's really a fun franchise, and I'm glad that they're bringing it to wax. I mean, Funko's done some really great stuff, and hopefully we can continue as a community. Antelope Chains just collaborating with Funko and everything they do, even at Comic-Con, because now we're at Comic-Con thanks to Drawn and Broken.
Oh yeah, that was dope.
Yeah,
shout out to those guys.
Yeah, thanks for joining the hot sauce. I saw you in the hot sauce chat, but I had no chance to. I cheered you. I remember. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Antelope is growing together. Interesting to say. Yeah. Never expected this years ago. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. So we were just talking about how Nike is launching their new virtual apparel store. Basically, it's going to be a whole big platform. I don't know if you've ever seen these, but I've seen a lot of shoes and stuff on the internet, but man, they ain't got nothing on Nike. They got the money and the artists and the skills and all that stuff to really bring some cool stuff. But these things are pretty rad. But,
and
let's move on.
RTFKT, right?
Yeah. Am I the only
guys, most of you don't know. Back in the Opskins day, Artifact was dropping sneakers on Wax.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. Nike actually stole that. Yeah. No offense, Nike, but they stole that from a dude from Ethereum way back in the day. He was making his he even called them crypto kicks, I believe. But whatever. That's another show. But shout out Nike. You're doing it. Big company. Hopefully you bring a bunch of people into the metaverse, and that's what it's all about. So let's move on. Talking about advertising and big companies. So now atomicads.io is giving people a chance to go ahead and advertise on their platform. And I think there's also a way where Atomic can partner up with you, Martin. I'm not too sure about this.
Well, that's basically a new product from the pink.gg network or pinknetwork.gg. I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, they had a couple of interesting announcements. on when they were in London. Atomic Ads is a new one, and basically from the experience that they had on like selling the ad space on the Atomic Assets marketplace, right? On Atomic Hub. Right now, because there was so much demand, and this is like an ad space that's definitely catering to Web3 communities, to people that are into crypto, and you know, there's a lot of like, it's a very targeted audience that you have on NFT marketplaces. So they basically were flooded with people requesting, you know, wanting to rent the ad space, and there was like really limited ad space. So they started designing like a model so you can temporarily rent space or like just for a short amount of time, and there's a rate per time, and you know, so they built something for themselves. But then they thought about, hey, why don't we just like build this for the whole industry so that other marketplaces, other websites can basically get into this market for, you know, ad space on websites, ad space potentially later in the metaverse. And it's pretty interesting. It has a bidding system, and it's really like something where, you know, it's so niche, it's so targeted that you know, when we do a drop, we can advertise it there. Or if you're a small creator, like 1 hour before your drop goes live and you know you have a limited supply, you can just quickly have an ad for like just 1 or 2 hours on all the websites, you know. Or like, let's say on Skatecoin or in the Skate magazine, we can think about, okay, maybe there's some ad space there, and we put it on Atomic Ads. So I haven't looked super deep into it, but like giving web space basically and rent it for a limited amount of time that's targeted to NFT and crypto audiences, it's interesting. There is an NFT aspect to it. I'm not 100% sure if they're using rights, or you know, if you can also claim NFTs by clicking on ads. So there are multiple doors that are opening when I think about it. But they launched it, and I think they developed this product further. It's pretty interesting, and shout out to Atomic Hub. Like really, like after launching one of the most successful NFT marketplaces and NFT standards, they continue to thrive, making like Web3 business models possible and opening it up for the large communities. So that's great. Shout out.
Yeah. I kind of wrote about this stuff back in the day, a few years ago. Decentralized advertising. It's kind of like, instead of paying, you know, why would you pay a firm $1 million to run an ad for you when you can just drop that money to your community, man? You know what I'm saying? And advertise directly to them, give them the $1 million, let them decide what to do with it. A lot of it will probably come back to you, 10-20% at least. And it's kind of how it should be, man. It should be from like, instead of like B2B, it's like a whole new one, you know, business to people, you know, business to
B2P.
Yeah, B2P. It's actually a model, but
that doesn't sound right, man.
Right,
but
it's not used like B2P. It really should be utilized. It's like, why, you know, cut out the middleman, right? Isn't that the whole point of what we're doing? So, yeah, that's what I say. I say drop the millions to the people, let them decide. And yeah, really cool stuff. Shout out Atomic. All right.
Yeah, new term coined here. You heard it here first.
Decentralized advertising.
D2P. Gary Vee's going to be saying it on a vlog soon.
For real. All right. So shout out Funko. You know, every show, you know, love them or hate them, right? They're here and they're doing a lot of good for the space, in my opinion. And they dropped the Matrix today, everybody. It's actually going on right now. So, you know, open up another tab and get in there and get your packs. I've kind of learned, again, not financial advice and definitely not, you know, NFT advice, but I kind of gave up on buying the packs. I found that if you want to get the collection, it's way cheaper to just wait for the packs to drop. People open up their packs. You can get the whole collection for like $20. But just my opinion. So let's kind of look at them. Definitely, if you like the thrill of opening the packs and kind of getting the rares and stuff like that, it's always worth it. But
yeah,
you know how it goes with the fun. I think everybody knows what's up. So look at Neo. We got Morpheus, Agent Smith, of course, all the big players from the popular movie series. Pretty cool looking coin here. We got the digital pop claimable NFTs. You got a quarter of a chance, basically 1/4%. So good luck, guys, but it does happen. And yeah, so let's take a little bit look at these. Pretty cool. I definitely like the background on the cards. Trinity, one of my favorite characters. Of course, who doesn't love Neo? And Morpheus, where's Morpheus? There he goes. I think they could have done a better Morpheus. Where's he at? Nice though. Pretty good looking cards in my opinion. Anybody have any opinions on these? Yeah, Funko always does a great job.
How many redeemable like physical collectibles are available? Like 999? Is it right?
Yeah, that's a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wonder where they're all at. I have never popped one. I would love to. These are really cool. But how cool would it be to pop one? You know, you buy like a $10 pack or $20 pack and you pop this super rare, right? 0.5%, 1/4%, and it's like, bam. Pretty cool.
I mean, people do that with sports cards. They make a whole business out of it. I could see that being the future of that, for sure.
Yeah. There's a guy. Yeah, he's on YouTube, and he has this whole show. He pops with these digital Funkos, and I've seen him. Like, he did a pretty good one on My Little Pony. He got some pretty good rare ones. I think he might have got the gold or something. I'm not sure if he got the redeemable, but yeah, he did pretty good. So it's definitely fun.
I like the idea, like bridging the traditional Funkos with the digital ones. Like I know a hardcore collector with like a wall of Funkos, like behind his turntables, but all the like the musical related. And if you can grab like a Run DMC or whatever, only by getting over like the pass of buying the digitals and blending or whatever. I like it.
Man, I wonder how these are going to be in 30 years or something like that. I think there's not that many. It seems like a lot now, 20,000 packs or whatever. But in the big scheme of things, billions of people on the planet, it's not that much.
8 billion since today. Good that you mentioned
really?
it. Yeah, 8 billion since today.
Really? We're growing. Okay.
Plus, people forget their password or keys or lose their keys, and then things get lost.
9 billion.
Same thing with baseball cards. Baseball cards are so rare because so many people kind of destroyed them, lost them, whatever. So now they're relicts of old times. And I mean, we're living in a digital age. I'm not even sure if after the digital age, maybe another age comes, and so if you have something digital, you're like mega old school or something. I have no idea. But it's interesting to think about, like, once people distribute these and people are used to Web3 and have their wallets and can log in with their wallets into applications, then comes probably like some additional utility to people that collected all of the whatever sets of Funko. So I think this is an evolving project. They continue to have really interesting IP coming with it. And there must be some long-term plan, because I think that's how large companies work. They kind of distribute all their IP, and then maybe in 1 or 2 years they come up with like, okay, now for everybody who has that, maybe they can do something else. It's interesting to see, for me, to work with the IP, but Funko itself is really positioning itself well, like bringing this IP over to the next generation, and we'll see how this develops.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Funko, don't lose your Pinata account. Don't lose the IPFS, please. I was gonna say, shout out to Bart Wyatt. We got a new guy in the Antelope system. He's a legend. He's did a lot of work with like Avastars with Ray. He's talking about
new CTO of the US Network Foundation, Bart Wyatt.
Yeah, shout out, guys. And he's talking about, we want to bring everything on chain completely, 100%. So you never have to worry about that kind of stuff.
Well, he knows how to do it. So if we're starting this conversation, he knows how to put NFTs on chain, and like basically the graphical data can be put on chain, but these kind of video animations and high resolutions, it's going to be tricky to put it on chain. So there is kind of like, what is an NFT and what an NFT can unlock, let's say in an app or in another form of UI. What's the entitlement and utility that comes with an NFT that's fully on chain and therefore not relying on any other services like IPFS, as you mentioned, Pinata. So these are kind of 2 avenues you can go. You can rely on like something like IPFS, or you can have something that's completely only on chain and it's like low resolution, maybe vectors, maybe something that unlocks all the ownership of, let's say, a video animation, or a render, whatever it is, that has larger data. So I think that's something that still need to be explored, but definitely don't you lose your Pinata account, Fungo. It's already
Yeah.
Data.
Yeah, we want to go on-chain
Oh,
chain. Shout out Rizzle, man. We want on-chain. But
yeah, we want on-chain. You want on-chain.
All right. So these are the Funkos, guys. Matrix. Really cool looking cards.
Where's the blue and the red pill situation, though?
I'm not sure. I
haven't seen the blue and the red pill. That's like the most iconic scene, I would say.
Yeah.
Same with.
We'll have to see what gets popped out of the packs, but looking forward to that stuff. All right, let's move on, guys. Shout out Chair. We love you. Of course, he's dropping some unique chairs, guys. So head over to Nefty Blocks. Check out the chairs. You don't want to miss these.
Let's check out the chairs.
And
that's going to be up.
These guys. Oh, wow.
I will never skate again.
That one's cool. That one's cool.
That's nice.
Yeah. Oh, a couple of these are.
Well, they're not sold out yet.
No.
I wanted the sextant so hard. The sextant, it looks so cool. But it's
sextant?
Yeah, the first one sold out beside the A-frame chair. Sextant chair.
Yeah, the half pipe chair was really cool, and the trucks and stuff. I managed to get the one with the skateboard. I definitely had to grab one. But yeah, shout out Chair. All right, let's move on, guys, to the collabs. We got the one and only Santino collabing with Nightwolf. Yeah, we got Brett Blackberg and Smill, and that's about it this week. So let's hop right into it and talk a little bit with Santino, and talk about a little bit about this collab you got going on.
Yeah, so if you go to Nefty Blocks, my profile on Nefty Blocks, which is neftyblocks.com / I guess it's changed now, it's collection / Santino Ramos / drops. You can see I have still some Halloween Chummy Kings up, but if we go, I think, to auctions, I have the 2 auctions that are going to be going live this week at Digicon. Where is it?
I don't see them up. That's okay.
You have to go to no. If you actually take the collection name or you have to go to the actual thing, I think. Let's see. I think. Whoops.
Let's see. Correct.
Okay. Actually, I might just
send me a link if you want in the chat.
Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll get it.
In the meantime, we'll take a look at some Nightwolf stuff.
Yeah. So basically, while we're looking at Nightwolf, let's see. We did a collab, and this is a unique collab because not only is I can't seem to find it. Oh, I see.
Yeah, no worries, Santino.
But
that's how we roll here, live and direct.
Yeah, we did a collab for Digicon. It's Digicon themed. It's actually similar to the one of one I did last Digicon, but this one was remixed by Nightwolf, and I added some music because I got so inspired by his remix. It looked like it was like the astronaut or the Astro Digicon man was on another world. So I was like, let me kind of add some otherworldly music to it. So I do this kind of like a little bit of sci-fi hip hop type of thing, and it's just a small amount of music, but what's fun about it is my very first music NFT is this NFT dropping as a Digicon exclusive. So if you want to get that first music NFT by me, you're going to have to go to Digicon, basically. So that's kind of what's it makes this fun because Digicon's coming up. It's actually this weekend, and it's a really important thing for, I think, the community to always kind of support. And I think that's something that we kind of do that's it's very unique. And it's something that I don't, like I always say, I don't see Ethereum doing these kind of things. I don't see other chains doing these things. But, we're doing it because we're community based, we're community focused. And this is a lot of times where the community meets up and kind of collabs with each other. A lot of us have met in the metaverse, so to speak, and that Digicon is the metaverse. And yeah, I just sent you the link in the chat.
Oh, so, sweet. That's sweet.
So auctions. So you see, I've got the Chummy King up as well as the Digicon. So yeah, the Digicon that's the one of one. I mean, that's mint number 1 up for auction. So it starts at 22.22 wax because that's the numerology for Nightwolf, and that's his branding. So we decided to make it that. Nice. However, if you just want a copy of this NFT, that's a Digicon exclusive and my first music NFT, it's only going to cost you 2 wax. I think it's either 2 wax or 2.22, but it's very affordable. Everyone can get one, and everyone will be able, to get one if you've got at least 2 wax in your wallet. But then we'll leave this open, a little bit, like maybe a day, the next day or so after Digicon. As soon as it ends, though, he's going to close it, and that's going to be the max supply. So if you don't get one during Digicon, yeah, that's just going to be it. So you had to be at Digicon 12 to get this NFT, and it's kind of like in the spirit of Comic-Con, where there's certain swag, there's certain collectibles, there's certain things that you had to be there to get it, and if you weren't there, you didn't get it. And having it is kind of the proof of like, hey, I was there, because these things we'll look back on these, when it's Digicon 50 or 100 or whatever, we're gonna be like, remember when we were back in the day in like 12 and 11 and 10, you know what I mean? And we'll have these will be those memories, but they'll be, not a piece of cardboard that gets wilted over time, but something that really stays good.
Right, they'll be completely on chain. Hey,
yes.
So what do you say we take a little bit of a listen to this?
Sure. Just check the volume.
Love the graphics, man.
Yeah.
Super dope. I knew I was gonna skip ahead too far. Yeah, it's pretty awesome though. I really like the way it kind of just flows. You see the astronaut in the background and stuff. Pretty dope. Pretty dope.
Yeah, and I think it's everyone can afford to get one. It's not like we're trying to like, do a cash grab here. It's like 2, I think, is pretty reasonable for the artwork and the music. Awesome. And it's extra collectible because it's the first music NFT I'm dropping, and it's a collab, and it's a Digicon exclusive.
Pretty dope. It's got the mini disc logo and everything. I really like the art. Who did the art, Santino? It's pretty rad, man.
Well, actually the Digicon Astroman that was actually AI generated. I made an NFT which I auctioned at last Digicon of that. Then when I was talking to Nightwolf about the collab, I was like, what kind of art are you into? And he's like, I like remixing things. So I was like, all right, let me think about like what would be good to remix. And then, I went about my way, and once Digicon came up, I'm like, this would be perfect for Digicon because I want to do something special, do a collab with Nightwolf, and this would be perfect for him to remix. And so he came up with the whole like, background and the planet and the flying around, the animation, and he added some more color on it. And if you look, there's actually more. There's another version he did like that's just straight up remix, and that's also artwork that's based on this, and that's his remix too. That's the still. So you get the still artwork, you get the animated artwork with the music, and it's basically, and then he added some other artwork as well. So that way it's like you get a lot of content with this NFT, and it's very cheap. So it's like for the people who show up, the community who shows up to Digicon, this is like this little special thing for them that we're doing just for the Digicon people in the community who show up.
Super dope. Shout out Nightwolf, man. I love what you guys are doing together.
Yeah, and I see like there's like this, there's a backside to it, which is like featuring like a girl His long hair, and like it says like may the 22s guide you on your journey. What's up with the 22? So the auction also starts with 22 wax point 22. What's up with
Yes,
that?
is because the collection.
That's his number, right?
Yeah, is 22. Nightwolf has a thing about the number 2, so he wanted me to add that into the pricing. We'll have to like have him on the show or something to go more into that, because I'm sure he has his a very specific philosophy, because there's a very much a rhyme and reason to everything he does. So I found that very interesting. I think, you know, that makes it a fun collab. You know, add the numerology with his, because that's what his collection is about. Taking, you know, something from my collection, which is the one of one type of stuff, and then also the music. As you can see, that was the original one, Digicon to the Moon, and he remixed it with a still and animated, and I liked it so much. I was like, you know, it seems like the animated one seems like he really is on another planet. So like, let me add some like kind of like sci-fi or spacey sounding hip hop to add to it, you know, and it kind of create the vibe and create the NFT. Because we wanted to make something that is like a lot of content, a lot of value for the community, but also something they don't have to shell out a lot of money for, because it is, you know how it goes and how the bear market's been going. It's been rough on everyone. So we just want to give something, so it's at least we get a little something back, you know, for the contracts, for the all of that.
For sure. I love that about wax though. And it's like, wax was at $1 at one time, you know. I want to keep my faith, but you know, same with the SkateCoin stuff. We never really changed the prices. I just feel like while we're building, there's no use trying to gouge the customer. Just get a little bit of wax, and hopefully in a few years they'll be back up to $1, and that you know, that $3 NFT will be $30, and we'll all benefit from that whole increase in prices. Pretty cool. Also in the collabs, Santino, I know you're familiar with Brett Blackberg, and he's always got his Wax Wednesdays going with Kuma, and a really good guy. I've been on the show, does a lot for the community every Wednesday. I don't think this missed a beat. They go on for hours and hours. So shout out Blackberg. He's doing a collab with Smill, and we'll kind of check out some of their stuff. Brett Blackbird does a lot of comic books and stuff like that. Pretty cool. I picked up one of his comic books. We're going to go ahead and give that away after the show, guys. So head over to .gems _ on Twitter, and for a chance to win this Brett Blackbird Genesis comic cover. And yeah, let's look into some of his drops. So see, he got his comics, he's got his hammer. Some of this stuff's already sold out. Bunch of cool comic book covers. Pretty cool. I like that. That's pretty crazy. So definitely head over to Blackberg, check out his collection, and collabing with Smill. Does a lot of like PFP stuff. We did stuff with Broken Dolls not too long ago. Yeah, pretty cool. We spent a lot of time on this collab section, guys, so we're gonna move on. But definitely go over and check out this Broken Doll stuff too. That's pretty cool, where it has like the doll parts and stuff. Definitely gonna have to look into that one. But let's move on and get into some more of the show. Get into the drops. All right, guys. So we covered the Matrix. I wanted to give out the new section, and now let's go ahead and get into SkateCoin. We're gonna speed it up a little bit. So I do want to do a walkthrough with the Metazine and kind of show you guys how to get that done. It's still a little bit confusing for some people on how to go ahead and do that. And we also, speaking about decentralized advertising, there are some ads in there. Santino's in there. We got some Consumer Break, Munster Vision, Mike D's in there, Crackers. We did a zombie apocalypse, outbreak, survival, and walkthrough. So let's go ahead and just jump into it here.
Oh well, it's a drop already live. When you going live?
It's live. It's live. Shout out to the dude who bought one. Pretty stoked on that one. Yeah, and he was managed to get the NFTs inside, which was kind of what I wanted to go over this for, because it's a little tricky. But I added a new feature I wanted to show you guys. So, but he was able to claim all 6 of his NFTs, which made me really happy. So let's go ahead and read it and see what's up. All right. We got the cover here. Michael Bell Films. He's the guy that I interviewed. He's the one that filmed most of the skaters that have been featured in the series. Really cool dude. He's actually a really successful filmer in LA. He's coming up strong. He's been in the game for a while. I'd say he's like probably one of the #1 top filmers in Los Angeles as far as underground skating goes. And so let's get into it. All right. So we got the little bit of editor's note, talks about filming. We got the broken dolls and stuff like that, the pages. We got a little discovery ad. Of course, you can click here and go straight to the YouTube and subscribe. Broken dolls.
Yeah, what's up, world? This is one of those cool out tracks. It takes you back. You know what I'm talking about?
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Click here. Takes you straight to the drop. Right, everybody support Broken Dolls and Monster Vision and Tomato Joe. They really did a really cool collab with skateboarding stuff, and I was super stoked to see it.
Man, it's just a day in the life. We only get it one time.
All right. Next page.
Money keep a nigga motivated. Molly keep a nigga motivated. Perkins says keep a motivated. Good train keep a nigga motivated. Flurry tales in my conversation, talk a lot of fans, then we conversate.
All right, Nifty Blogs. How to mint NFTs on Nifty Blogs. A real quick walkthrough, so maybe some skaters can kind of get the process going and maybe get curious and start to mint their own NFTs. We're going to try to implement that on skatecoin.com soon, to where skaters can start to come and create their content and post their stuff. So that's coming soon. So you guys can read about that. Just in case you don't know how to mint NFTs yet, guys, just a real quick walkthrough. Zombie Outbreak Survival, a really cool game. I wanted to give him a shout out. I really liked it. I was really kind of liked the whole thing. It's got me thinking of maybe a skateboard game like this would be pretty cool, where you just send your skater out on a run, and he can use his skate token, his food and stuff to heal him when he bails and stuff and slams. So I thought that's pretty cool. But you guys can read about it here. It's a real quick walkthrough, but it goes over everything. You can click on the images.
Skateboard.
Yeah, well, some of my armor, right, was skateboard pads when on my loadout. Check it. See, I loaded up. I got the skateboard armor. I got a pistol, and I got my character. I went on a run, and I was able to pull some steak and some bread, which didn't really heal me all the way. So it was kind of like, it's not, I mean, play to earn ish, because in this case I lost on that run, but maybe I'll do better next time. You know, you can't win them all.
Yeah, I mean that's the whole luck of the thing. I'm just like talking about luck. I'm just claiming. I just bought my SkateCoin magazine, and I'm claiming all the drops. You know.
You like the new feature, the claim buttons? We'll get there. We'll get there.
Claim button is nice for sure. And I also like
it makes it a lot.
Integrate the slow-mo into the tricks. Is this like an idea of Michael Bell, or is this something that you integrate into the video production of these cards?
What is that? The claim buttons, or?
No. Like on the cards itself, like the new cards seem to have like this kind of slow-mo effect when the trick is actually happening.
You know what? That's Michael Bell's genius filming, man. He's really good at ramping the videos and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of this signature thing. Some people get a little mad at him. They're like, Michael, you ramp everything. You got to stop ramping shit. But that's what he does, man. He ramps them, and they look so cool. Really great videographer. I love his stuff. But yeah, we'll take a look at those.
It works really well on the camera.
Look, everybody, it's me. I said I'll put out some content, so I'm going to come out with a series, some of my skateboarding. That wasn't all the impossible to fake you just saw. Of course, we got the 3D martial art ad.
Wait.
That's the first Love Handles on the feed there, or what?
Click again.
Yeah,
I want to see it again, please.
Yeah.
This was a couple years ago, but you know, I still skate. I'm gonna get out there and I'm gonna make a series. You know, throw my 2 cents into the collection. But yeah, let's move on to the decentralized advertising. We got a little 3D martial art ad. I think it looks pretty cool. Santino Ramos, of course, he didn't design it. It would be nice if you guys can design your own soon. But that's what we're working for. We're gonna put up like a little form where you guys can upload your own ads, so you can put your own creative touch on it, and I'll go ahead and feature them in the magazine for free. That's how we do it at Skatecorn, why we're building, you know, and that's just the way I like to do it. So you go ahead and click support Santino's drop. NFT Hive, yeah, there we go. Last time I didn't load up very quickly, but yeah.
I think the background is fitting for this episode.
Yeah, straight up, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and grab one, guys. We are gonna give it away after the show. Head over to .gems_ on Twitter for a chance to win this baby.
Yeah, and soon we will have like a blue check mark on the .gems_ Twitter.
$8.
Yeah.
Yeah, Skatecoin as well. I say you go ahead and grab the check marks, pay the $8, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea before someone else claims your name. All right. So yeah, that's that. I love this ad, man. I don't know. I like the colors. I'm just
It looks really well. I really like it. Can't wait.
Yeah.
All right, this one. So maybe a couple of shows back, I think it might have been last show, or the one before, we kind of rushed the show. We started talking. You know how we do it with Santino, man. We get into these great conversations, and we didn't have time to show Ludi, but she dropped her ring, so we're gonna go ahead and do a Ludi, and we're gonna look at her stuff. Martin did buy a pack, or he was able to claim his pack.
I didn't buy a pack. That's the cool thing
Claim
about
it, right?
like Ludi. She's actually like only this is insane like PFP drop. She's just rewarding early collectors. So
Awesome.
all the PFPs, all the packs were free. I was happy enough that I had some that I was integrated in a snapshot because I had some of her work in my account, so I could claim a pack, and I was super lucky because I like just pulled like based on rarity like the number 2 of like pretty cool. I can send you like yeah. Lucky Marty strikes again.
Yeah, the more sorry to cut you off with that, but yeah, the more I look at this collection more, and the more I like it. You know, I'm kind of like a conservative person. I think nudity should be kept in the bedroom, but at the same time, who am I to judge art? I can't lie. I've looked at my fair share of Playboys and shit when I was younger, for sure. But yeah, man, it's definitely really cool stuff. So I'm digging it.
Yeah, for sure. Like, and it's regardless the content, I think it's crafted very well. With this drop rewarding early collectors, I think it's the right time in this kind of market condition to like when people actually invested into you to build your brand, to build your craft. You reward them, you know, when they don't necessarily have the budget to buy more of your art, you give them basically something back. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like to have the Ludi packs, it's a pretty low supply. I think they're like 555 PFPs coming out. And it comes with all the necessary perks, right? There's a ranking already up where you can see like how rare is the Ludi that you pulled in your packs. There's the honeycomb integration for the Discord, and that's something where, you know, only people that, you know, are having an interest in this kind of art can go to this Discord and share more content. And that's the one that I pulled, which was super lucky. And it's like, actually, she's dressed, you know, that's cool. She got rainbow hair, which is like super rare. I think this bunny costume is also mega rare. The background is very rare, and I mean, yeah, I was pretty lucky. I'm pretty happy with this one.
Yeah, these things are pretty dope, and they're going for a nice, pretty well chunk of wax.
Never gonna
I
sell.
wanted to grab some, but I was like, man, look at these prices. I don't know, you know. Yeah. But I might have to go ahead and break down and break some wax off. But yeah, these are super sick. I really like them. Yeah, definitely. Shout out.
Definitely shout out to Black Fang, creator of the Momok, the Ludis. Great stuff. Yeah. I'm still waiting though. Like, shout out to Honeycomb, you know. I'm still waiting for my verification so I can claim the drop that they had today, right? So today, for everybody that holds one of these Ludis, they could claim. So if you get verified on the Discord channel because you have a Ludi, then you get verified to claim a ring to be in the Ludi club. So it's this whole kind of secret society talking about, like, you know, juicy stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah, can't wait. Maybe I can report more sooner or later once I'm verified what's going on in this group there. So that's the PFP. Like, everybody that bought some of these early Ludi or Loot Momoko drops can check it out. Maybe you are whitelisted and you can claim one. I'm still not verified and whitelisted to claim this ring, but I'm, you know, getting there. And shout out to Honeycomb. We need to definitely talk to them or feature them on the show, because they're making something very cool when it comes to utility about your NFTs, right? So when you hold an NFT
on the show,
you can get a roll.
All right, let's get back to the Skatecoin mag. Wanted to shout out Ludi real quick, get that one out of the way. I did put an ad in here. Another ad I did was Consumer Break. Again, I designed these ads. I really want to see these guys do their own ads and kind of see what they come up with. This is kind of just like a really generic ad where I threw it together, but all the information you need on Consumer Break here is, guys, you can go here and click, go to the website. You can play these videos. Bring these creatures together and get crazier creatures, like breeding them. It's pretty sick. Another video you can play, go through it.
And educates all
Everything is not on chain, but everything's embedded into the magazine. So I really uploaded a lot of junk on this magazine, man. It took me all night. I worked hard on this baby. I hope you guys like it.
Yeah, it looks great.
Another skater, Loner Plaza, with his heel flip Manny, backside 180 out. Shout out Chair, you know, threw a chair ad in there. Click here to go to his, you know, his Twitter and check it out. You know, here's another cool feature of the magazine, you know, the pages and stuff like that. You flip it over. Shout out Tornalu, another skater. He's been following me for a while. He was sponsored by Love Handles, you know, back in the day, handles with the recycled skateboard wood. So been messing with Tornalu for a while. He's a good kid from Hawaii. And here we go to the Michael Bell interview. So I added these little buttons. I thought it was kind of like, you know, about time. I was trying to figure out how to let people know that you can click on these images, because a lot of people would buy the magazine, but they didn't know that you can claim the NFTs inside. And it's like, I see so many magazines sold, but then the NFTs aren't claimed. And I'm like, man, they must not know how to do it. They must think this is like, you know, a turd magazine where you don't get what you're promised. So I kind of, you know, working on it and trying to get it more and more self-explanatory and upgrade it. So soon we'll be making some more upgrades, but you know, it's kind of a work in progress, you know? So yeah, but as you can see, you go ahead and hit the claim button, goes directly to the drops. As Martin was saying, Michael Bell, he's obviously not filming. This is Michael skating, but he definitely will tell the guy filming, hey man, send me the footage and I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the editor and edit it the way he likes it. So that's the slow-mo that Martin was talking about. We are gonna do a lot more of that with the NFTs so that their NFTs are more enjoyable and you can kind of see the tricks and stuff like that. So that's how that works. So go ahead and pick up your magazine, claim all 6 of your tricks. They will be used for something at some point, whether it be a blend or, you know, maybe it's tricks in the game. I have some ideas on how I want to do the clicker game, kind of based on that zombie game, really, to where you can load up your tricks, take a run in the skate park. You can pick up, like, you know, load up your 12 tricks, and then you have a percentage to land those tricks. The harder the trick, the less the percentages that you'll make it. But then your board and your wheels, the rarer the board and the rarer the wheels will make up some of those percentage points. So if you have a super rare board and the tricks are really hard, you'll have a better chance of landing those tricks to complete your run. And yeah, so there'll be more on that concept later. Michael Bell and the good homie terrain handle, Hippie Hop, as some of you might know. Michael Bell Films, NFTs coming soon. It's gonna be the first full length NFT skateboard video, I think. Mr. Singleton.
I'ma make sure the family forever straight. They wouldn't listen, now I gotta devastate. I'm on your ass and I won't let you get away. I gotta elevate. I've been Praying to God for a better way. I concentrate on my goals and I meditate. Make sacrifices, put time and I dedicate. I gotta.
All right, waxed out. You click here, go to the website, support the drop. Mike D, super good dude. He's also helping us build the website out. And so I can't wait till that goes on. But we wanted to go ahead and give an honorary wheel again with the Matrix stuff. So kind of fitting. Click here to support the drop.
Before you move on, shout out to Mike D and visit pomelo.io. Mike D has a grant on the crowdfunding platform.
Nice.
And register, donate $1 to support him, so he can get a huge part of the matching pool, and he can continue contributing like this.
Nice. I will definitely be hitting up Mike D and contributing to his work, man. Yeah, it's about time he's up there. So Giselle Bell, in case you don't know, did a lot of work with .gems, sponsored him for a while. She's got a lot of footy in the bank, and that's now the blacksmith, and yeah. So Lud Momoko, guys, wanted to give her a shout out. Crackers, right, guys? The Advent 2022. Definitely don't want to miss out on this Christmas tree. Support the drop here. Grab yourself, I believe it's a pack, but you'll definitely be getting different artists, right? Different stuff from different artists. You can read up all about how it works. Skatecoin will have something there. So really looking forward to that. And that pretty much does it for the magazine. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, so if you guys want to know how to, let's see, just to show you guys real quick on how to do the packs. So you go ahead and grab the magazine, $1.64. Drop goes to the skaters. Michael Bell got a lot of, not a lot, but he got a pretty nice little chunk of money for the interview. Definitely gonna set them all up with wallets, and when this thing launches, so that they get the money straight away, you know, that you guys donate straight into their wallets. So that's all kind of decentralized. So what you want to do is claim a pack. Okay. And you go to your NFTs. How do I buy two? Okay, it's all good. Give one away after the show, guys. All right. They changed the interface. Let's see. I don't want to waste too much time. How do I go to my packs? Drops. Collections. Anybody know how to get to your packs real quick so we can open this baby? No?
I guess
3 dots. Open pack.
Damn, Yana. Yana knows what's up. All right. So you go ahead and you open the pack. That will get you your whitelisting token. And you also have a founders. This will be used for a lot of whitelisting and stuff like that, possibly some blends. So definitely hold on to these guys. All right, now you can go back to the magazine. Go over to Michael Bell. And now, as you can see, you are now whitelisted, and now you can claim your NFTs, guys. And that's that. That's how it's done. So I hope that kind of clears it up. We'll be doing some better instructions soon on the website and stuff like that. All right, that's enough Skatecoin stuff. Let's go ahead and move on.
You definitely congrats for episode issue number 5, man.
It's nice, huh?
It's a year that you've been pushing these out, and it's getting better and better. Absolutely.
They're not easy to make, man. It's frustrating because sometimes the app, sometimes the images are too big, the GIFs, and it's just like keeps crashing. And yeah, I don't want to get into it, guys, and cry on air.
Metazine's for the run.
Yeah, but it's coming along, and I really enjoy doing it, and I hope you guys really like it because I really like bringing, I love shouting out the wax community and bringing a product to you guys.
Yeah, and I also saw that you kind of started promoting these on Instagram as well. I guess it's where a lot of the skaters are. So I hope like more skaters are catching on to this. Like if in the audience anybody knows a skater, always give us a shout out. Last time we had some people from Brazil here in the chat, and like, we're saying, hey, I'm a skater, and maybe in future magazines, Skatecoin magazines, we'll see some people, that add some of the tricks here. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah, we'll get more and more skaters involved. What I really want to do is kind of get the website finished up. Shout out Mike D's helping with that. And that's when I'm going to really go in there and take a nice little road trip, go to all the skate parks, make the cool little redeemable cards and everything, and start onboarding skaters. So we're in alpha, guys. So keep that in mind. These are the early stuff. I really didn't plan on launching this completely until 2025. So 2 more years really, but we're kind of moving along. So we might be a little earlier than that, but 2023 is going to be a really good year for us. So yeah, stay tuned, and thank you for all your support, guys. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to stake your NFTs, to get a little bit of your wax back. If everything goes to plan, most of the people that have helped out and supported us will get that wax back in the form of skate tokens, and you can either cash them in on Alcor, which I don't advise, but because you're definitely going to be able to use those skate tokens to do a lot of cool stuff on the website when it's done, like give it to some of the skaters as likes, right? It's all gonna be powered by Skatecoin. I'll leave it at that. And we definitely use them as reward tokens. And so let's get and check out this next drop here. So this is Meta Village, another NFT on the Wax blockchain game. It said that entering this universe is hard, but we will help you become its villager by getting your own land. Leave a bit of yourself in it. Rumor has it that very soon this universe will be much bigger. So they're still building. It's kind of a cool looking graphics as far as pixel stuff goes. It's really clean. I know Yana's probably definitely appreciating this. Pretty nice the pixel graphics, I believe. Ish, right? Not completely pixel, but pretty cool. Pretty cool. You guys can read about the game here. Look for a mine, a small forest, a fish pond, and a farm in your territory. Extract useful resources from all of these. Sell or spend it to improve your tools and tavern. So, usual suspects on the wax games, right? Kind of cool, but same model, the wood and the food and the village and everything. But let's see what they bring us. They got the mining tools here, guys, pickaxes, lumberjacks. We've got the premium pass and some different stones, rubies, emeralds, sapphires. So that's looking pretty cool. Here's the roadmap, guys. It's got all the stuff that they've completed. So it's good to see these green check marks. Love to see that on these projects. And so let's definitely check these guys out. Move over to their Nifty blocks. It's all ended here. So giving some free stuff out. I love to see that. Not sure exactly how you get whitelisted. Again, you probably want to join their Discord or their Telegram, ask some questions, introduce yourself, become a member of the community. Support always doesn't come in the form of financial support. Sometimes it's just kind of hanging out, word of mouth, hop in a Nifty, space or a Twitter space and give them a shout out or tell people exactly kind of how it works and what you know and do some trading and stuff like that. So definitely go in there and ask some questions and see how you can get whitelisted for some of these drops. We'll take a look and see if there's any blends. Yeah, you got some cool blends here. So it looks like you can get a land back here. 20% chance of a land. Like to see that. Gotta pardon my internet, guys. It crashed before the show. I'm on my phone internet, so it's a little slow. Always annoying, especially when I'm hosting. You know, it's like 10 times longer for me. But yeah, you guys can definitely head over and check it out. So here's the land. Does it show what you need? Collection, meta villages, schema shards. All right, well, definitely head over, check it out, guys. We're gonna move on. Got a couple more collections to review here. So it looks like this is Left House Crypto, new one for me. Let's dive into the rabbit hole and see what we got here. Let's head over to the website. This one I wanted to spend a little bit more time on, but we're gonna have to go a little bit quick because this one's a doozy. You can really get lost in this one, right? Go down the rabbit hole, and let's see how far down we can go. But there's a lot of stuff they got here. Here's a couple of videos you can check out. This one's really long, so we're not gonna play it here, but it covers everything: the NFTs, the P2E, the gaming, GameFi, music, film, art, DeFi, crypto news. So they're really doing it all here. I did see there was a short video that we can play for you guys real quick. So here's a Medium, you know, left Medium, check it out. You can read all about it here. And let's see if there's anything that we can play. Let's jump down the rabbit hole real quick, guys.
What is this thing?
It's better that you don't know.
You hear about the job?
Yes, I'm here for the job, yes.
Great, you must be Bill.
Yeah, I'm Bill.
This Christmas night, you must deliver this package to a person named Sir.
Are you Sir?
In the city of Chicago, Illinois, at 11:11 p.m. at the corner of Van Buren and LaSalle. Do not be late. Of course, if you are late or fail to deliver, you get nothing.
It says so too. It says Satoshi.
Happy holidays.
A wildebeest will give birth to a baby wildebeest.
I had to get my bearings straight. Am I going crazy?
So, the strings, they're gonna be falling.
All lurking behind door number 33.
It's a delivery job. This is all the information I can give you until you sign the contract.
Delivery job. It's legal though, right?
Now let's go down the hole.
So yeah, pretty trippy, guys. Looks like it's a movie or something. So I definitely thought it was pretty interesting. Definitely not gonna have time to cover the whole thing on this segment. So let's jump down the rabbit hole and see what we can see, guys. Definitely check them out. Head over to their Twitter, give them a follow, at Left House Crypto, guys, and read all about it. It looks very interesting.
Wow! 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 All I can say is wow!
Here's some of their NFT packs. They're looking really cool. Looks like we're gonna have a lot of giveaways this show and this coming weeks. It is that season, so the season of giving. So why not? I think I'm gonna pick one of these guys, and let's check out this elephant 2-pack. Head over to .gems_, guys. Give us a follow. Check us out daily. There will be a lot of giveaways this week. So yeah, shout out to everybody out there who gave us a retweet, Brett, and all you guys. Thank you so much. All right, moving on. Urban culture, another one that's kind of new to me. Let's just hop right in. Here's some of their NFTs. Sorry guys, I'm going a little bit fast, a little faster than usual, but we've kind of been on this show for a little while and we don't want to bore you. All right, so here's some of the NFTs you can get. So I noticed like these coconuts, these are all different, right? You really look, right? This one's got a red eye. This one's got a, a little bit of a different expressions. This one's got a mohawk. They're all different. Check them all out. Get the one that you like. Pretty cool. And yeah, some interesting artwork here.
The backgrounds are changing too. And Yola2K, thanks for the follow.
Oh yeah, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, so this is really cool stuff. Another thing with these NFT collections, guys, you never know like what they're gonna be, right, in the next couple of years. You might end up grabbing this thinking, oh, you know, I'll go ahead and give 20 wax and grab this one with the red eye. All of a sudden it becomes super popular and everyone wants one, and you got the, you know, the rare one with the one eye. Not financial advice, everybody, but that's the beauty with NFTs. You know, you never know what you're gonna get. You know, they might end up being this crazy Bored Ape collection to where all the stars want one of these coconuts. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, it's all about the people behind the project, kind of.
Yep,
So,
community.
Find someone who builds up a reputation for you and the whole community, and when you feel good.
Straight up. Same with the Ricos guys, right? All these different or slightly different. Pretty cool. Might not be too apparent at first, but when you look, kind of like a fingerprint, right? Everyone's got a different. Pretty cool. Pretty cool art. I'm digging it. So head over, guys. Check them out. Give them a follow over at Urban Culture NFT. And let's see what they bring us. All right, last and not least, Kuiper 1, another space game on the Wax blockchain. You know, you never really get tired of space games, but let's see what this one's bringing for us. What do you think?
Is anybody checking in from the Loot crew on Twitch? Can somebody check? Like, sorry to disrupt the stream, but like I'm just reading back like the whole chatting here, the general chat in the Looty club, and apparently I made people cry pulling my bunny Looty today.
Oh yeah, hold on to that, baby.
And they're promoting our stream. They, you know, like. Definitely shout out to Black Fam, like doing a good digging, like who I am and where I come from. Like they got my Twitch, they got my wallet address, my second wallet address. It's crazy.
Nice.
Shout out to
bring them over to the show.
Yeah, sorry.
Martin, you posted some pretty good ones. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool that people they're getting a little bit of the FOMO from Martin there. Awesome. All right, Kuiper 1 guys, they got a leaderboard, they got a data bank. Let's get connected. Let's check out some stuff on NFT blocks, got power packs, different particles here, lepton, kaon. Pretty cool, not sure exactly what to do. Definitely gonna have to look into this so that when they drop another round, we'll be a little more prepared. And I can give you guys a better explanation, but we got compression optimizers, thruster optimizers. I'm guessing it has to do with some upgrades to your ship. Pretty cool stuff. We got packs, resources, licenses, salvage. Malfunctioned rigging, overclocked dynamo. Yeah, interesting. A lot of different stuff. See what kind of licenses you need. So the pilot license, an operator license. So looks like they're gearing up for a pretty immersive game. And I love to see these things get more complex to where you need different parts, you need licenses, you need better thrusters and schematics. That's always fun. Satellites, photons. Brian Hirsch schematics. So yeah, looking pretty cool. Let's see if we got any more info here. Here's a different ship, Corvette. Share the love. Who doesn't love free NFTs? Yeah, guys, head over and definitely give them a follow over here at Kuiper 1. Check out their stuff. Head over to their Nifty blocks. Look at some of their stuff. Head over to the website here, see what the data bank's all about. So it looks like a bunch of links. Oh, here, look, guys, all kinds of information here. Upgrades, manufacturing, factions, stations, ships. Oh yeah, we can get lost on this one. We definitely don't have time on this show, but we will definitely be visiting Kuiper 1 when they drop another thing, I promise we'll go ahead and jump into this a lot more and give you guys the lowdown on this thing. It's looking pretty damn cool. So Stellarware. Awesome. They got some physical stuff going on. Pretty cool. Head on over to the shop, guys, and check it out. Yeah, shout out Kuiper One. This thing looks really, really cool. Definitely gonna have to jump into this when I get offline here, and I really love it. All right, so that pretty much wraps up the show, guys. If you have any last words, definitely head over and grab some of Santino's stuff. This Nightwolf stuff's looking really great. Make sure you hit up Digicon or you won't be getting it. And yeah, I'm pretty much done here. Anyone else?
Oh,
Thank you, Yana. Thank you.
Who's excited for Digicon? It's this Friday, this weekend. If you don't know,
Definitely
do your research on Digicon. That's where a lot of us hang out in the metaverse. We do some good thinking, talking, hanging, and yeah, shout out to Inverse.
Yeah, thank you for bringing that up. We kind of missed that on the news. Yeah, Digicon 12, guys. They've been going strong. Shout out to those guys. I know Consumer Break has got a train going. I'm really disappointed that I didn't get in on this one. You know, Yana, we have to kind of look into that and get a booth and everything next time. But yeah, shout out to Consumer Break. I hope that train is super successful. They're going to go around on each booth with the whole herd of people and move from booth to booth. And so that's going to be really cool. So look out for that herd of people, or avatars, I should say, and give them a shout out. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Until next week, you know, share the love, and thank you everybody, and thank you for the support. Peace.
Peace out. See you next week. Thanks for joining, everyone.